Good morning, gentlemen. So this celebration is also a fundraiser. So the American Cancer Society will bring awareness to the need to eliminate barriers for prevention and treatment in marginalized communities, which are predominantly Black. So what would either of you say, or both of you say, to encourage those to donate, and what that impact would be on those communities?
You go first.
I go first. I think first of all, it's our community and those of us who really work in the trenches as far as being a blessing or bringing awareness know not only the impact but the importance. So I'm glad I found that out. So I just think that using this venue or this stage will be amazing. I think it'll also be impactful in such a way that people will galvanize and will make a difference.
He said exactly what I was going to say, but we definitely have to take care of our own and bring awareness to things that go on in our community, because nobody's going to look out for us like us. And we have the talent and the platform. So that's why we have to do stuff. Every time we have an event like that, it should be making some kind of donation to where there's a need in our community.
Thank you both very much.
Hey, Rick. So, John Key, how you guys doing?
Great. How you doing?
Good on this beautiful Thursday. So my question for you guys is the theme this year for the 22nd annual celebration for the Super Bowl. Like, I don't want y'all to tell me who y'all going for, because I want y'all to fight over the Zoom. But the theme this year is nothing can stop us. So what does this saying mean to you?
I'll run first. I not only love the saying, it had to be oiled, because in my performance, I had a breakdown, and my breakdown in the song, we sing, nothing can stop us. We made it out all right. So I just think it just worked real good. I don't want to be mystical or too churchy, but it means that everything involved had to be anointed. So I'm excited because those of us like myself that have come through COVID, I came through about 3 weeks ago. I tested negative, and it really rocked me. I mean, it really knocked me down. So, I got a real testimony that, listen, I'm on the other side of this, but it made me really aware of my health even more. And I stopped taking the vitamins and some of the things once I tested negative. And 3 or 4 nights ago, I almost left out of here. So it's a serious to say nothing can stop us and have that testimony to tag is a major thing.
Yeah, and nothing can stop us. Black folks, man, we just always resilient. We going through a pandemic, and we going through a pandemic of the last administration in the White House, civil unrest, coronavirus, whatever. I went through coronavirus as well, Pastor Kee, but the fact that I was taking those vitamins, I was asymptomatic the whole time. But I tell you, man, I sent the idea up to the White House. If they put those vaccines in Chick-fil-A, it'll be over in 2 hours. They put those vaccines in their drive-through at Chick-fil-A during lunchtime. 2 hours, this pandemic will be over.
Sprinkle it on some Popeyes fries. We'll get out of it.
Y'all hilarious.
Hey, I'm let everybody on here. Pastor Kee and I like this. Pastor Kee, one of the people that discovered me back in the late 90s and kind of put me on. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for Pastor Kee. So that's my big brother and one of my mentors. So when we get together, things can definitely go left.
I believe it. But I thank you guys so much. I'm ready for everybody to see this celebration. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, fellas. How are you today?
Great.
Good. How are you?
I'm amazing. Blackity Black is Black History Month, so we're in a good space. So my question for you both is, we both know the BET Super Bowl celebration is back for its 22nd year with Rickey, you're hosting, and John P Kee, you're performing, which is amazing. Now, with this being another celebration and with us celebrating Black History Month, how do you feel, or how do you hope to add to history this Sunday and in general?
I'll go first. I think piggybacking on what Rickey just said, we've gone through so much, and I don't think we are really aware that we've come through not just a pandemic, we've lost so many family and friends, This is something super. I want to speak on my behalf. I've done concerts all over the world. This is one of the stages I've begged to be on. Listen, I used to say, look, I played football. Y'all won't let me sing. I can work with the choir. So I'm a little giddy with this one. Thank God I still have access to the stage in this era of my career. You know, my phone still rings, but this was super special. To get this call means the world. So you'll see it in my performance. I ain't playing with it. I'm doing my good singing. So you understand me? I'm smiling real big. So I get to come back next year.
Right. Hey, listen, man, being a former minister of music myself, of course, I can't play as well as Pastor Kee, you know, all those fabulous chords that he used in his keys and playing in keys that I can't play in, you know. See all that right there. Right, all that right there.
Can we get a little something? Can we hear a little something?
Was that B flat?
Yeah.
It was a little taste before Sunday.
Whoever would have thought somebody that made $10 a Sunday playing the piano for the Sunday school would be hosting the Super Bowl gospel celebration.
Right.
It is historical, you know. So I'm excited about it, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I knew you was at that piano.
Yes. Thank you both so much, and I can't wait to see you guys rock out this Sunday.
Thank you, man.
Yes,
Thank you.
Hey, Pastor Kee and Rickey Smiley. Rickey, my question is for you. Your church humor, we love listening to you in the morning. I remember first meeting Bernice Jenkins on Comic View. Can we expect her to show up on Sunday?
I wish she could, but you know, we don't really be dressing out like that no more. It has become so unpopular to go in the full gear, and then that means you have to shave the beard off. You know what I mean? I work really hard, but I have Bernice Jenkins flavor, but we do have some sketches in there, and it will be some people that will remind you of Bernice Jenkins in some of the sketches that you will see when we hosting. But I really appreciate that, and that is a beloved character, Bernice Jenkins.
And Rickey, I want to thank you for last Sunday allowing her to be on our Corona prayer band. She came through and prayed for some of the older saints. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Rickey. Hi, John. Hi, everyone. How everybody doing?
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm wonderful. My name is Gloria. I'm with the Motivations for Gloria Taylor radio show. We are Beach Boogie and Blues Sunday Morning Inspiration. We motivate, John, we educate, Rickey, and we inspire individuals every Sunday morning. So what will this gospel celebration do to the listeners that are going through so much during this pandemic? How will this impact their lives to see this big show come on Sunday?
It is my prayer, and I didn't mean to jump in front of Rickey. It's my prayer. It's my prayer that I'm bringing a song to them entitled "I Made It Out." I recorded it right before the pandemic. And I think it's a powerful testimony to everybody, regardless of your situation. When you can confess that you've made it out right in the midst of turbulence, you're doing something major. So for me to be able to be on this platform this weekend, shouting to the people, saying, come on, repeat after me. I think I say that a couple of times. And they sing it back within themselves. I think this weekend is going to be monumental to the faith and strengthening people that have gone through to know, listen, we made it out and nothing can stop us.
And you know, just getting people to get a chance to listen to some inspirational music, and getting them to laugh and to get them outside of thinking about, because it's been so many losses. I had a comedic pastor on my morning show that passed away, Pastor Fred.
I loved it.
Oh man, we used to do church in 60 seconds. It was hilarious.
And Rickey, he did the best John P Kee ever.
Oh yeah. Man, you know, just celebrating his life, man. And I've got so, you know, much inspiration from that to keep going and thinking about what Pastor Fred would want us to do, and keep laughing and keep going or whatever. And I just hope that it make people feel better, get their mind like a brain vacation. They can record it,
Yes.
watch it over and over again, and kind of get them away from what they experiencing every day with this pandemic. But so I'm excited about that.
And we are too. Eastern North Carolina can't wait to see it. So thank you
Come
guys
on,
so much.
NC.
Hey, Pastor Kee, she's so this lady right here is so nice. When Jesus go on vacation, she fill in.
I can do it. Thank you, guys.
I believe you. I believe you.
Aw,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you
It's
so
crazy.
much.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
So I'm so excited about this year's show. And I know this year is a bit different due to COVID and everything. So I would love to know, what has the prepping process been like for you both? And also I have to ask, what do you both love about football?
I'll go first. Prepping has just been excitement. You know, we were able to do it. I'm happy. I got two of my sons, John.
How old is John?
John is 23 now, Ricky.
Stop playing with me, man.
Mole on my. But let's finish. I'm excited about it because I think just prepping again, we keep going back to the pandemic and everything people have gone through. I just believe in my heart that this year is going to be just not a year of celebration. You know, we embrace the football aspects, but I think it's going to be encouraging for the household of faith. People are going to be strengthened. Like Ricky said, when you bring the funny, you know, and you got the faith, they mesh so good when you're going through. It's nothing like a smile. So I'm excited about it. Football. What was the football question?
What do you love
so much?
What do I love about football?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm an avid football. Well, I played football. I retired in the 8th grade. I got hit. Young man hit me in my numbers, and once the helmet came off my head, I knew I'd never put another one back on. But I absolutely love football. My team didn't quite make it to the Super Bowl. I won't tell you who it is, but I'm excited about the weekend. So we're gonna have a great time.
What I love about football, I'm a big college football fan.
Yeah.
I'm blessed because my team won the national championship again. Alabama Roll Tide.
Boom.
But yeah. Boom. But I went to an HBCU, Alabama State University, where I played trumpet. I could still play the trumpet. And what I love about football it's just physical. I love a great offense. The offense have changed over the past years.
Yeah.
Offense, the NFL is so fast now. I'm just amazed at watching the NFL because it's not the same slow NFL that we grew up. The NFL, the offense is really, really fast. You got linebackers that can run like free safeties and cornerbacks now. So the game is really fast. That's if you into the X's and O's like I am. I absolutely love football. My team is, of course, the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. So my teams didn't make it, but I did have the Cleveland Browns did make it to the
when you have two teams.
I mean, I grew up in Cleveland, but I grew up a Cowboys fan, but you know, my other grandparents lived in Cleveland. So I got one granddaddy that was a Cleveland Browns fan, and my other granddaddy was a Cowboys fan. So you sitting over there at your grandparents' house on Sunday, you got to put on whatever hat he wearing, because he ain't gonna let you wear nothing else in his house.
So you love the Cleveland Cowboys?
Pretty much. Or the Dallas Browns.
Well, we're looking forward to the show. Thank you both so much.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
What's up, man?
Good afternoon, Mr. Terrell Thomas. You got the youth pastor name. Pastor Terrell Thomas will be delivering our youth sermon for Youth Day. Please welcome him now.
I appreciate you gentlemen's time today. I know you have a very busy schedule. I wanted to ask you, gentlemen, two questions. I want to know, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl, even if your teams, as you mentioned, aren't in the bowl this year? And could you talk to me about quarterback Deshaun Watson? I know that he'll be receiving an award, the Faith in Action Award. He does a lot of things off the field that I don't think people really realize or that ever get highlighted. So could you also speak to me about Deshaun Watson?
Let me start. Deshaun Watson first. I applaud it. Where we are and who we are as a minister and as a pastor, people that know me, and Ricky will tell you, we are outreach crazy on steroids.
Yes.
So anybody that goes outside the four-wall structure to be a blessing, I applaud it. So that will be a highlight of the weekend for me as well. I'm rooting for Kansas City. You know what I mean? You know, I got my own reasons. You understand? And Tom Brady has hurt so many of my teams.
They got 2 linemen hurt. I'm just telling you.
Still got to root for them. I'm gonna pray.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray the prayer of faith. Let me.
Come on.
I believe. I'm gonna pray for the linemen, and everything's gonna be all right. Now, but I believe. I'm rooting for him. Tom Brady, let's be honest. And if Ricky be honest, Tom Brady has hurt so many of our teams, beat us in time past, and left us in tears. So I'm rooting for the underdog, and I want it to happen.
Man, I'm rooting for Kansas City too, man. I just hope Mahomes be on fire. I hope that offense running, but the only thing that scared me, we got 2 offensive linemen hurt, and we playing against the best defense in the NFL. Woo! They are super nasty and super fast. This is going to be one of the best Super Bowls we have seen in the past 10 years. Yeah, because I'm just curious to see what Tom Brady and Gronk and what their offense is going to be like against Kansas City Chiefs defense, because they got a nasty secondary as well.
Yeah.
So it's really going to be good. Congratulations to Deshaun Watson, and I hope he find a good team when he leaves the Texans. So you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm with the Chiefs. I'm with Pastor Kee on this one.
Thank you, gentlemen. Looking forward to the show.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
How beautiful.
She has the official ex-girlfriend named Rachel. Those be the ones that break up with you in a real nice way. They just kind of slow it off and just kind of, then they fade to black and they just disappear on you. Yeah.
Well, I'm not disappearing. I'm right here, right now. So I wanted to ask, you two clearly have a long, long history together, and I know you two have probably stories that we could talk about for years and years. So what is your favorite memory with each other, and what does it feel like reuniting again for this celebration?
You know what? I don't want to tear up. I want to go first on that one. My favorite memory, I would go to Birmingham and do major concerts outside, inside. One night, I go to the hood and do a concert outside, and I look over to my left. I'm about to tear up, and I see Ricky's grandmother, and I'm singing. It's late night. It's just no place you would think grandmother, but she had such a love for me and my ministry, and I had such a love for her. She would, anytime I was in Birmingham, she would show up. So to be there, Ricky be there, his mom and his family, they love me. And then I would leave, and then a drunk cousin of Ricky would catch me at the gas station, you know? So having those memories back in the day were just, Ricky, don't do it to me. Don't do it. She was a dear heart and loved us. Man, you done messed me up, bro. Go ahead, Rick.
Nah, man, thank you for being so nice to my grandmother, man. I would play your music. Thank you, Lord, from the Strength CD when I would pick her up from dialysis, and that's what we were. You already know, that was her song. Yeah. And one of my favorite memories, where you might not remember this, I think it was International Boulevard in Charlotte. Independence Boulevard. I had just did a show over down at the Comedy Zone, so we went to IHOP, and you and some of your choir members came to IHOP, and you was like, "You that comedian from BET?" He said, "I'm John Kee," and I looked up and I said, "I'll never forget." I was like, "John P Kee," and we dapped up, and we've been just like this since. Ever since. And you was one of the first people to put me on. Gave me some really, really big platforms when my career started taking off. And we did a lot of stuff together at your church. First time I met, what's his name? Ishmael. We were talking about it because he came by my studio when I took over from Tom Jonas. So we were talking about when we had dinner at your house. Every time I see Regina Bell, we always talk.
That's right.
And your house was the first big house I had ever been in. I was like, man, I got so inspired, man. God let me come over your house and see everything that you was doing. And that really, really inspired me and changed my life.
Let me say this real quick. When Rickey bought his first big house, he invited me and the choir. We had a cookout one night. And just to see your graciousness, and I'll never forget that he had his piano there. His grand. I was so proud of him because God not only elevated him, he was always grateful for the little things. I never forgot that, buddy.
Oh yeah, man. I'm just happy to be doing this. I'm playing your new song in the morning on my radio show. I didn't know you had a new single out, but it will be played in the. You need to come on the show and give the word after the song as well. You come on my morning show anytime.
I'd be honored.
Yeah. Thank you for asking that question because
that's a good question.
That's big brother / mentor. We go back like old Cadillac seats.
Good. And I just have one last question for John P. So I see you have the image of Rance Allen on the wall back behind you.
Don't
could
do
you talk
it.
about? I don't want to make you tear out, but I know you two are really close. I just want to.
I was very close to him. Real quick, there's a movie coming out. We're 5 scenes from shooting, being done about my father in 1945, who had a record deal and was on the way to New York, and the Klan turned their bus around. People don't know it, but Rance Allen plays my father in the movie. And he finished all of his scenes. He's amazing. He was a dad to me for years, a mentor. I loved him dearly. I'm right now working on his tribute record. I'm 90% finished. I got all the heavy hitters on it. So I'm really, really excited about that. But he meant so much to me. One of the most genuine men, preachers, artists in the game. And what I'm doing for him, I'm not sliding any money anytime. We're going to make sure that his legacy is remembered. But Rance Allen, hey, he was the guy. He was the guy.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
Hey.
Look, first allow me to say, I just love the energy that you guys are giving right now because laughter is so good for the soul.
So good.
And especially, with everything that's been happening and taking place here. So thank you for that because really, I just been laughing away at the both of you guys. So awesome. Thank you so much. However, Pastor John P Kee, I am from Louisiana. You know, a very good friend of mine, Pastor Lamont Jackson.
Real good friend.
Yes, and I was just really looking at your demeanor. You guys are so much alike. It's amazing. But anyway, this question is really for the both of you. Whichever one want to start first, that's fine. But Exposure Spotlight magazine, we do a lot where we give young talent individuals that's looking for opportunity to get their foot in the door and all of these kind of great things. And of course, you guys are mentors. So many people admire you guys and you have been in the industry for so very long. So what advice can the both of you give to those who would love to be in your footstep?
I'll run quick. We've been called the gatekeepers. Rickey, myself, Kurt Franklin, Fred Hammond. And I want to make sure that we utilize that platform to do just what you said. I just released another version of I Made It Out, and I call it the 4 Kings Mix. And I got 4 worshipers in the country and gave them the opportunity to sing. I went back and put the Hawkins Group band together, all of us that played for Edwin and Walter. And I got Goucher, Stanley Brown, all those guys together. I believe in opening that door. Before Whitney and before Aretha died, we were working on a project called 10 Women, 10 Victories. And I laid it aside. I was real crushed because we didn't get to finish, but I picked it back up and gone on Instagram and just daily finding amazing vocalists so I can finish that project. So I think it is essential. And I know Rickey can give me all the grace and all the thank yous, but I've seen Rickey do the same thing, open that door to be a blessing to the newbies and give them that opportunity.
You need to tell people that you used to be in Cameo. That's what I'm upset that you don't talk about.
Donald Byrd, I rock with the best of them.
Behind Larry Blackman with that red cup on before you found Jesus.
I had a blue one. Go ahead, answer the question, man.
Hey, y'all got the wrong one on here today, boy. You put me and him together. I know y'all will never do this again.
Oh no, you guys are the right people. I'm sorry, very much so.
Thank you so much.
So what advice can you give, Rickey?
Oh, look, keep pushing, keep pushing, stay focused, and and grind. A lot of time we expect things to happen too fast, or whatever, but you just got to figure out what your lane is and stay in it and keep grinding and do good work. When you think nobody's watching or whatever, somebody's always watching how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, being genuine, being sincere, because Pastor Kee and I, we have a real spirit of discernment. We meet a lot of people, and some people just, you can just kind of tell whether they're gonna make it or not just by their whole air and demeanor. But just always be genuine, sincere, and hardworking. And people like Pastor Kee and I, we pick up on it and we pull people. We have given a lot of people opportunities that was hard workers, quiet, wasn't doing too much, saying too much, just hard working. And those are the ones that get noticed, are the ones that's not making any noise.
Amen. Yeah. Very good. Thank
you.
No, thank you.
Greatly appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. We appreciate you.
Hi.
Hi, Britt.
Hey, what's up, Britt? Britt.
It's so nice to be able to speak with you guys. Thank you both for this time, this opportunity. So I know that this has been a difficult year for everyone, not excluding the both of you with all that you've gone through personally. With this being a gospel Super Bowl, is there anything that you would say to anyone who may be struggling right now with either maintaining or just having faith, period?
I would. I believe, and I'm like Rickey, and I don't want to turn this into a political platform, but I believe with this new administration, having empathy and a heart to help others, that's where I've always voted. I wanted to be in a place where I wanted those that care, that can do something, amen, to do something about the issue. I'm a pastor, and 25 years I've never taken a salary for spoken word because I wanted to give back. And I think in this season of being a blessing, I think our people are going to be encouraged. And I really believe that this weekend, being able to watch again, I first stated comedy and gospel and a word. I'm not just singing, I'm singing, I made it out. We made it out. Nothing can stop us. These are lyrics that are inside the song. And as we hear this, and we all come to that place of understanding that these are messages of hope that are going to last after the Super Bowl. So it's my desire. And I even see in your heart, and you asking the question, you're serious about that thing too. How are we going to survive? How do we make it to the next step? I want people, as Rickey said, dealing with the singers and the artists, humble yourself and recognize that if you have breath in your body to make a step forward, I just believe that God's going to do some great things in the land. I'm excited about the future of our country.
Yeah, I piggyback on that. Don't tell Paula White that, but I think that this with this new administration, and as you can see, the numbers are starting to trend down, up to 1.3 million people getting vaccinated and stuff, and they finding different ways to save people's lives and people surviving and getting lifetime, getting full immunity. I'm really excited about what's to come. I'm also excited about with Pastor Kee, his project next year. He's doing all little people male chorus, and they got a new song called "Pick Us Up So We Can See Jesus." So they.
You're going to hell. I'll just say that.
With that smash hit, elevate us so we can see the cross.
See, he ain't right, man. He ain't right.
Thank you. That's not what I was expecting, but thank you both for that.
No, thank you. Thank you. I mean that. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Let's keep the cut-ups going. Hello, gents.
How you doing?
Hey, beautiful.
So much. Congratulations, Pastor Kee, on your new single.
Thank you.
And in retrospect, Zach, I'd like to get you guys to do a little skip for me right quick.
All right.
Okay.
You praise and worship. Rickey, you the pastor. And I want y'all to give me your opinion on the new female football league that's coming out, the professional football league.
Well, they have a new female football league coming out. When?
It's all professional. It's actually it's a lot of owners already out there. Like they have one for DC, Atlanta, they have one for New York, they have one in Arizona. Yeah, they've got a few. So they come in hard too. And it's actually professional, like they're gonna get paid. Like this is real.
Well, I'm not shocked about DC because when I was about 19.
Watch it now. Wait a minute.
Let me say, a girl in the DMV beat me up at a Denny's.
Right. I don't know how long that's gonna last because, man, when them dudes decide to don't make it in the NFL and they decide they want to identify themselves as a woman, they come out there. They're gonna be out there. You're gonna have some real linebackers out there.
Let's put some music to it. Let's put some music to it, though. Come on, where the keys at? I want to see a little music to it.
I'm afraid of. I don't know what it seems. Oh yeah. I'm really afraid of. What you afraid of, Pastor? The women's football team.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to see what I could get out of y'all since y'all in cut up mode. Let's just keep it rolling.
Yeah, but we gonna watch it. And tell me you're serious. This is real, right?
Oh, I'm dead serious. I actually know one of the owners. There's the Washington football team. I know her.
Oh wow! Congratulations! I'm excited about that. I support women's sports.
Yeah, so maybe y'all will be doing something for them with gospel.
Absolutely.
Hey, if they call me, I'm coming through.
Yeah,
especially
me too.
If Rebecca playing. Rebecca whooped me pretty good when I was.
Okay, you remembered her name. Thank you so much. I have a blessed day. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
It's such a privilege to be with you, gentlemen, and calling from DC. So trust me, I was up here cracking up and enjoying every minute of it because the DC Divas, which is our hometown girl team, the football team, with ladies, I should say, they're doing their thing. So again, thank you, gentlemen, so much for not only your time, but also the energy and the friendship that you have. My question is, what was required in order for the both of you to stay focused and putting on such a wonderful platform that's going to be taking place this Sunday? What was the necessary focus for you? And for all of us, this is a different period for the Super Bowl, but what type of spread, what type of dish are you going to enjoy this time as well for this Super Bowl Sunday?
The focus for me again was an opportunity to bring joy, to bring a message to the people. We were talking about outreach ministries. I'm a pastor who's given stimulus checks to my senior citizens at the church. We're doing things to be a blessing. In this season, people are really hurting, and we don't hear a lot about it. I own a business for 30 years in the Washington, D.C. area, a security company, and from those businesses, we're doing things like feeding the hungry. To be in the country where people are hungry, man. When we do our lineup on Sundays for Bag of Blessing, that's what we call it. You would just be surprised, man, who's in those lines. And so my encouragement leading up to the weekend was, here's an opportunity to bring some joy. And as Rickey said, bring some funny and mesh them together so people can have that moment. I think more people than ever will be watching Saturday night or Sunday morning. Or they're going to watch because we look to inspire. We look to encourage. The dish this weekend is going to be some wings, some wangs from somewhere. And I'm super excited about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've had an opportunity to, in Orlando, I started back performing inside of, socially distant shows. I've been doing some of those setups during the day where we've been feeding the homeless and I've been making donations. I know in Dallas, there's a lady in Dallas that was on the news, but we were able to raise $12,000 for her. But to just physically be out there putting the boxes in the car or whatever, to see the despair in people's
Come on, Ricky. Come on, Ricky.
Yeah, man. You know, it's one thing to write a check, but to stand out there and lift those boxes and load those boxes in those cars when all those cars come around, it's really, really sad, man. And we are so blessed to have what we have, to be able to still work. And we just have to continue to give and take care of each other. So, you know.
And let me say this to defend Ricky. I heard something the other day even about him and what he was doing. We don't do this for clout. We're good. If we don't ever work another day in our lives, we're good. If we're doing this, I do it to inspire other ministries. We do Seed Fridays, where we go out and literally give cash and to help people, talk to people, and then find ways that our ministries can help them get on their feet. We don't do this to be seen. These are Ricky is the comedian, but Ricky's been a minister since day one.
Yeah,
he know I know.
And it's the radio's job to promote it, to show that the radio is in the community. That's not my radio station. If I go in a city and I'm giving out and it's caught on film and on tape, it's not my personal cell phone. It's not me going live. I just help them and help them get the money and go out there and do the service. So it's like, you know, doggone if you do and doggone if you don't. Or whatever. But yeah, like you said, if it's going to inspire other people and other radio stations and everybody to get involved, you know, then so be it. I mean, you know, my little fame day is over. Movies, TV shows, I'm kind of settled down doing radio and just chilling now. So, you know, I don't have anything else to prove but to try to do God's work and help people. So I'm not no validation. I'm good.
There it is. That's good. That was
your
good.
spirit and the inspiration is definitely one that we see the bar set high that we're going to meet. So thank you so much for that.
Well,
we appreciate y'all on that Sunday.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah.
Hi to Pastor Kee and Ricky. Thank you so much.
Hi.
How you doing?
And how are you?
We love the hair.
I'm telling you.
It's a mood. It's a mood.
Yes.
I appreciate so much, one, that you touched on the fact that you both have recovered from COVID, you know, because that is a serious thing and people are not necessarily receiving that. They're not necessarily thinking if it hasn't touched them that it's not going on. So thank you so much for sharing that. But I wanted to say, Pastor Kee, how does it feel to have actually two anthems? Because you actually talking about I Made It Out, and then, you know, with your new single, I think is so important. How does it feel to have that message come out to the people right now?
The fact that you asked me that question blesses me, because that was the reason they were released. That was the reason we wrote those songs, to inspire and to encourage. And I just believe if you sing or you grab that message, whether you're singing it or saying it, I think it's going to bless it. And for me, and I tell you, it just wasn't on purpose. We put those two songs together this weekend to really minister to the people. I'm going to get a joy out of literally watching that 4.5 minutes of just inspiring. And I think what's so corny about it to me, those that know me and those that know my legacy, if you would, I've been doing this 40 years. I'm almost like Ricky at this stage of our lives. We're not doing this to be seen. It has to have purpose.
Yes,
so
sir.
To come through COVID and see what COVID did to our community and to our people. And I need everybody to know it was no joke.
Amen.
I was healed totally. 4 nights ago, I had the same, it was like somebody just turned the light switch off on my whole life. So I'm just so grateful. I'm super grateful. And shout out to Melanie and to everybody. This is the only gig in the world. I didn't care to do nothing else. I travel when I want to. I wanted to do this one. So,
Yeah,
I know it's virtual and I'm going to get to work with, this is my joy. I want to work with the men's choir, the NFL choir. I can train them vocals and we can do it right, baby.
Hey, I want to be, and I want to be on the piano, whatever y'all saying, as long as it's traditional. You do anything
it's going to be traditional.
If you're in the key of C, F, G, A flat, B flat, I'm with it.
Y'all know I can play like Ricky.
Oh. I love it. I love it.
You know it.
And Ricky, to you, what does it mean? I mean, I know this year hits different because of all that's going on. What does it mean to you to be able to inspire people right now? Because I think we're going upward, with this new administration. but just to be able to have you come to do this program still, you know, even during a pandemic, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. It's just part of the job now. You know, you start out thinking that you're going to be a comedian and make people laugh for the rest of your career, and then you evolve into other stuff like what we're doing with this Super Bowl gospel celebration, and you know what I do on the radio every morning. When I do my radio show, I open up with the praise and worship and inspiration with Pastor Freddie Haynes from Dallas, Texas, Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. And you know, sometimes Pastor Kee's been on my show before. Sometimes Bishop Walker comes on, and so I'm, you know, it's part of the job now. So now you become more than just a comedian. Now you have a real understanding of the three branches of government. You interviewing presidents and vice president, and you playing gospel music to inspire people and making them laugh. So you just have to almost become a jack of all trades. And so, you know, it's you know, you kind of wake up with a purpose now, and it's not just the same thing. And people are depending on you to get to work and to entertain them on the weekend, whether they see you in a comedy club or doing the gospel celebration every year and the other things that you do. So, you know, it's just a whole new job now. So yeah. I'm really excited about it.
Well, I appreciate you moving in your purpose.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. There you go.
There you go.
With in today's, you know, what's going on with COVID-19 and the pandemic, we're in the times of the show must go on. No matter what's happening out there, the show must go on. So with that being said, what stood out to you the most from a creative standpoint about the performances this year?
With me, and let me shout out to the crew that actually worked with us on the performance. Everybody was so professional. And with the pandemic or the COVID-19, we had to be super careful. And I understand that the testing, it was kind of almost pressure at one time, but to make it to that evening and to hang out with such an amazing crew, I'm super excited about it. I think it encouraged me because, again, I believe this is on purpose. I don't think it's just a performance. I think it's on purpose. And like Rickey said, the things they prepare, you know, we really believe that people are going to be inspired and encouraged.
For me, it's a hard job because Pastor Kee, I shot mine in an empty church. So I'm trying to be funny with no audience. And so you can hear the cameraman in the background snickering and laughing. So that was, you know, when you're a comedian, you know, you feed off of the laughter. So I really do miss the live audience, but that's a real test of you kind of doing your job without what you need, which is your response from the audience. So it was great. It was a lot of fun. I had a brand new outfit I had got from Jeans West, and I had some shoes on I had got from Merry Go Round, right? I had paid like $200 for my outfit. And man, they booed me the whole time. So when I got back to Birmingham, I didn't tell anyone I was going to be on Showtime, the Apollo. So when it aired, I was on with H-Town. They had the song Knocking Boots, you know, out. They had the hit song. So they was like, it's showtime. And they said all the guests and comedian Jay Lamont, comedian Rickey Smiley. I'm like, I know they're not going to show it because I wasn't on amateur night. I was on a special guest and they was booing. I came out there and did my joke and I got a standing ovation. They was laughing. And I'm saying to myself, that did not happen. I got booed. They took an audience from another comedian that did really good. And so I had the experience. So if I can perform through boos and get the jokes in, right. I can perform through silence.
Right.
Thank you so much.
And that's a true story. I got to write about that. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? Shout out John P Kee, Bull City. So you know we here. Hey, I went to Hillside too.
What's your cash app?
Hey, I'll say, look, you were my dad's classmate too, by the way. But that's neither here nor there. Congratulations, you guys.
Me or Pastor Kee?
Pastor Kee. My dad went to Hillside with you.
Cool.
So yeah. What'd you say, Rickey?
Hey, but I just got so excited when I saw that you was a Sarah on there.
Root to the
You know the
bros.
connection. You know what's up. What did you play?
But congratulations to both of you for being a part of the 22nd Gospel Celebration. As I listened to all of the great questions, pretty much everybody took mine. So I did hear you guys say that you're betting against Brady. That's an interesting choice, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I really don't have a dog in the fight. But I do want to know, have you ever been to a Super Bowl, and what is your final score predictions?
I'm gonna go with final score prediction. I think Kansas City's gonna take it by at least a touchdown. I see somewhere in the area.
3. Don't do that.
What'd you say, Ricky?
3. Don't do that to yourself. It's gonna be
close.
You
say go high.
Yeah. 3 points. Don't do that. Don't give them a whole touchdown. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, dog.
So you got them by 3. What about you, Ricky?
Yeah, I would say by 3. And as I was saying earlier, I'm a Cowboys fan. Are you in Dallas? I'm a Cowboys fan too.
I'm in Durham, but I'm a diehard Cowboys fan.
Yeah. I love the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns.
The Dallas Browns.
Right. I would definitely say Kansas City by 3. And have I been to a Super Bowl? No, it's too expensive. We can't afford it.
No, I ain't never. They didn't let me in. I thought I had a free ticket.
Well, I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm in Durham.
Little city.
I'll be an Eagle to the day I die.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm definitely going with Brady. And I got them winning by 2 touchdowns. So
we'll be praying for you. We'll be praying for you.
I'm coming to Charlie Goodnight soon. And what's that restaurant that the Char Grill? Hey man, you write your order and you slide it in the window. It's the best hamburger. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I always get excited when I come to Raleigh, Durham. So
all right, well, let me know when you're in Raleigh. I'll be there.
All right.
Good seeing you.
All right, thank you.
What's your dad's name?
Calvin Squires.
Hey, I remember him.
All right. My brother said you're the GOAT too. I told him I was gonna tell you. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, and I am Lady Rain from Praise.fm, Uni TV and radio. And what an honor it is to be here with you guys. I'm telling you, our motto on our station is let's get crazy. And you guys are definitely keeping it crazy. I'm just loving the vibe. I was sitting back. I almost forgot I was in a press conference. You guys,
I'm about to come over there and lay on and wrap up in a blanket and lay on that comfortable couch you got in the background back there. My mama had a couch like that.
It is comfortable. It is comfortable, especially during this time. What I love about this Super Bowl is the fact that they're bringing gospel. Now, you know, a female like me, I don't know too much about football, but I could get with the gospel, especially the topic, nothing can stop us now. I want to know, how have you guys, either one can answer, how have you guys been able to continue that message of hope with the fact of you seeing or dealing with COVID-19 and seeing people just going through so much during this pandemic?
We had no other choice. We didn't have a choice. People who are called, I heard Ricky say something a few minutes ago too, about being given the platform, you know, and what we're commanded to do. We have to stay in line with that in order for us to breathe. Those that do it and do it for real, we bring a new message to this weekend that we can't stop, you know, because somebody's watching our lives. Somebody has invested even in us for that type of encouragement. I've got songs from 40 years back that have been encouraging the masses for years. So to still be relevant and be able to give a message, I think this weekend is going to be super.
Amen. So I am just so excited. We are a people of resiliency just because we know we're redeemed by the blood of Christ. And I love getting crazy. So let's keep it crazy, guys. You guys be blessed.
Now you be blessed too. I'm gonna take that Star Trek chair you sitting in and that couch. I'm coming over there, give me some ginger snaps and a Gatorade. I will be over there Super Bowl. That couch looks really, really comfortable.
Now,
I'm about to take a nap.
If I pulled up this shade, you will actually see a pool too. So I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. So we are keeping it crazy. We praising the AM with the sunrise and all of that.
We on the way. We are
You're
on the
welcome.
way. Thank you so much.
You're
yes,
welcome.
ma'am. God bless you.
Rickey Smiley, you're a living legend, Pastor John P Kee. Been listening to you for a very long time. And Rickey, I love you. Love what you guys do.
Love you too, man.
I couldn't have agreed with them picking two most qualified performer and host to do it the BET Celebration of Gospel this year, because as Rickey Smiley, who is always talking about Q, and he pledged in his fraternity, and Pastor John, I know you love sports as well. So I was wondering, although you guys are both qualified to do it, were you still worried, and what are you going to bring differently to this year's BET Celebration of Gospel Super Bowl? One
thing I'm gonna tell you about Rickey, and I learned this years and years ago, is Rickey was never afraid. Rickey was a comedian who we had a conversation one time, Rickey and I, about comedians and those that are called to do it and those that make it happen. Rickey has always had that inner funny where life was funny. So he didn't have to sit around and try to create a joke. Life was a joke. And I said that to say this: we don't wake up in the morning and create identities. I'm John P Kee every morning. I know who I am, and I don't have to change up. And those that don't have to change up are going to be authentic every day. So preparing for the weekend and what we do, I don't even believe that BET knew our relationship. I don't think they did. This was just an interview. I was an artist on the show. They didn't know we've been hanging for years. So, and it's like family. So when you bring that to the table, it's gonna be funny and it's gonna be anointed every time. That's what I think.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It wouldn't be no Rickey Smiley if it weren't for Pastor John P Kee putting me on some of my first platform and giving me some of my first opportunities. So we just have natural chemistry. So
let me tell you a quick John P Kee and Rickey some trivia. I actually brought Rickey on stage. We were backstage. I said, Rickey, Tom Joyner's out there giving money downtown. He said, let's go. And we went downtown Charlotte. Tom was giving some money to one of his something I think the college fund it was.
Right.
And we wrote a check. Rickey put his money together. We put our money together, and we came up with about $1,500. So we walking out there. Rickey
we was downtown Charlotte. I remember.
Downtown Charlotte. Rickey said, let me give it to him. Let me give it to him. I said, and Rickey walked out there and blesses Tom. And the cool part about this story, I got a picture. I still have the picture. And so when Rickey got the show, I was in tears like, man, it's amazing how full circle God brings this thing back around. So I'm super proud of it.
Yeah, so you guys for everything.
No, thank you guys so much. You guys wasn't worried at all this year, was you? You wasn't worried at all.
No.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful time. Thank you guys so much.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Hi, everybody. I'm so honored to be here. I want to say congratulations, on this celebration, making history. And what I do want to say, I know it's a big day. So what are you guys wearing at this big celebration? I know you got to get ready. You got to look good. You're going to feel good and put it out there. What are you wearing?
Well, I'm the sweatsuit pastor. I have 25 years. I preach in the sweatsuit. I'm the hood pastor. They call us a mega church. I call us a sweatsuit church. You understand? But they made me put on a blazer. What?
Yes.
I hated it. So I'm coming new. I'm going to be fresh on the show.
Oh, look, it's going to get better, right?
Blazer on. I better not tell my cousin who had a crush on you since she was 18.
Yeah, well, tell her Pastor Kee going to have the blazer on Saturday night.
I better get her some meds ready to just keep her calm.
I love it. I love it. Well, I want to say congratulations to you, on this opportunity with so much going on. I just wanted to, see what you guys are wearing, because I know we feel so much better, you know, when we look good, we feel good, and we put on a great performance. So I'm excited for, you know, this celebration, and thank you so much.
Listen, you could definitely be my family. You look like my sister Beverly, so we related. I'm your Uncle John for real. You hear me?
Yeah, you know me. You know I'm a Carolina girl. You know, I used to live in Charlotte, but live in LA now. So, you know.
Love you.
Carolina
Thank you so
all day.
much.
Yes, thank you.